हरि ओम् नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य अष्टमीकक्षार्थं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं. Welcome you all for the 8th session on online Sanskrit classes. We'll just do a small recap of previous session, that is day 7. So on day 7 we have seen couple of things. The one of them is Kati. It means how many. Um, so we know how to make sentences. We have tried few sentences yesterday, like balakaha santi, boys are there. Kati balakaha santi, how many boys are there? Balikaha santi, kati balikaha santi. Gayakaha gayanti, kati gayakaha gayanti, how many singers are singing? So balakaha santi, in this word balakaha santi we know how to frame it, and if you prefix with kati it gives a meaning of how many. So it becomes a question. Kati balakaha santi means how many boys are there, and kati gayakaha santi, how many singers are there. And answer will be, the at the place of kati you will be using some number, like kati balakaah santi, dasha balakaah santi, kati pandavaah santi, dasha pandavaah santi, kati puranani santi, ashtadasha puranani santi. Evam, like that we can make many questions using kati. Here the only thing to understand is the statement or sentence what we frame, that should be in the plural. So kati balakaah santi, it cannot be kati balakaah asti. Kati balakaah asti is a wrong form. The right form is kati balakaah santi, kati pandavaah santi, kati janaah santi. So like that it must be plural. And the next item which we have seen is kutra. It means where. So it is again same. We frame a regular sentence like balakaha asti. So if you prefix with kutra, that becomes a question, and it becomes where is the boy? Kutra balakaha asti. Where is the boy? Kutra mahila asti. Where is the lady? And kutra vidyalayaha asti. Where is the school? And kutra devalayaha asti. Where is the temple? So if you prefix with kutra, the statement becomes question, and the answer for these kutra questions will be any place like Devalayaha, Karyalayaha, or Vatika, Griham. So any of these places. And for all those places, we have to suffix with a. Devalayaha, Devalaye. Karyalayaha, Karyalaye. Margaha, Marge. So and similarly for Griham, Grihe, Pushpam, Pushpe, Pustakam, Pustake, Griham, Grihe. So like that, if we have to prefix suffix with a. And for feminine words like Vatika, you have to suffix with yam. So Vatika, Vatika yam, and Nadi, Nadyam, Mala, Malayam, Lata, Latayam. So all feminine forms will get suffixed with yam. And the next thing we saw yesterday was the weekdays. We have seen 7 weekdays, and before that we have seen how to specify, how to say today, tomorrow, and those words also, like adya, today, and shwaha, tomorrow, parashwaha, day after tomorrow, preparashwaha, a day after tomorrow, and similarly adya, today, yaha, yesterday, parayaha, day before yesterday, preparayaha, a day before yesterday. So we have, so if you see these words, it completely covers 7 days. That is nothing but a week. It covers complete 7 days of a week. And the weekdays we have seen, like starting from Sunday, Bhanuvasaraha, Sunday, Somavasaraha, Monday, Mangalavasaraha, Tuesday, Budhavasaraha, Wednesday, Guruvasaraha, Thursday, Shukravasaraha, Friday, Shanivasaraha, Saturday. So we have seen these things, and one more thing we have seen the kada. Kada means when. So balakaha agachati. Balakaha kada agachati. When does boy come? Mata kada devalayam gachati. When does Mata goes to temple? So for all these when questions, the answer will be either days or a particular time of the day. So if it is a days like Bhanuvasaraha, Somavasaraha, like Balakaha, Bhanuvasare Kridanganam Gachati. Balakaha Bhanuvasare Kridati. Balika Prataha Panchavadane Uttishtati. Mata Navavadane Devalayam Gachati. So like that, all the time specific things, Vadanam becomes Vadane, Panchavadane, Saptavadane, Ashtavadane, and similarly all the days Bhanuvasaraha becomes Bhanuvasare, Somavasare, Mangalavasare, Budhavasare. So it becomes Vasare at the end. So it's same as like Devalayaha, Devalaye. So we have seen examples like Bhanuvasare, Somavasare, and Panchavadane, Saptavadane, and these examples we have seen. And along with that, Sishtachara words also we have seen, like Suprabhatam, Shubharatrihi, Dhanyavadaha, Swagatam, and Kshamyatam, Chintamastu. So these kind of general words which we use in our conversation, we have seen those words as well. So that's what we have seen in the day 7. So today's topic is Kutra. So if you observe, the basic things in our session is already covered, and the what topics which are covering from now on, it will be smaller words which we will be using more frequently in our day-to-day conversations, like kada, kutra, kaha, kim. So these kind of smaller words that really makes a lot of that has lot of importance while conversing in Sanskrit. So we will be seeing those words from now on. So one of them is kutra. Kutra we already know the meaning. It means where. So we now we'll see some common words which we already know. Balakaha gachati. Balaka goes. And Pita gachati. Father goes. And Sita gachati. Sita goes. And Mata agachati. Mother comes. And Putraha agachati. Son comes. And Putri agachati. Daughter comes. And Yanam agachati. The vehicle comes. So if you see all either gachati or agachati. And we know the meanings of all the sentences here. So here, if you add a question like kutra, balakaha kutra gachati, where does boy go? And pita kutra gachati, where does father go? Sita kutra gachati, where does Sita go? So that means where is she going? So the answer will be the place again. The answers for these will be Devalayaha, Devalayam gachati. So for example, Balakaha kutra gachati, Balakaha Devalayam gachati, Pita kutra gachati, Pita Devalayam gachati, Sita kutra gachati, Sita Devalayam gachati. Similarly, the other locations like Vidyalayaha, Vidyalayam gachati, like Sita Vidyalayam gachati, Putraha Vidyalayam agachati, Yanam Vidyalayam gachati. So for all gachati, agachati, the location, at the end of the location we have to add with im. Devalayaha, Devalayam, Vidyalayaha, Vidyalayam, and Grantalayaha, Granthalayam. And Apanaha means shop. Balakaha Apanam gachati. Boy goes to shop. And Vatika. Balakaha Vatikam gachati. Boy goes to garden. And Pita Nadim gachati. Father goes to river. And Mata Pradarshinim gachati. Kshamidam agachati. mother comes from mother comes to exhibition, and putraha chitramandiram agachati, son comes to chitramandiram, that theater. And yanam vanam gachati, vehicle goes to forest. So ramaha vanam gachati, rama goes to vanam. So if you see all gachati, agachati, along with that, if you want to specify the location specific words will end with im. This applies for all the genders. Devalayaha masculine word, devalayam it becomes. Vatika feminine word, vatikam it becomes. And nadi also feminine word, nadim it becomes. And vanam is already im is suffixed, so it remains the same. So the next topic is Kim. So we already know the meaning Kim. In the first lesson we have seen Bhavataha Nama Kim. What is your name? Kim means what? So now how we make sentence like Balakaha Pashyati. Boy sees. Balakaha Pashyati. So now if you add question Kim, like Balakaha Kim Pashyati. What does boy see? So Balakaha Kim Pashyati. What does boy see? So whatever answer you get of this question, they will end with im. For example, Balakaha Devalayam Pashyati. Boy sees the temple. What does boy see? Boy sees the temple. So that temple, the word of temple becomes im. Like Devalayaha Devalayam. Like Balakaha Devalayam Pashyati. Balakaha Devam Pashyati. He sees the God. And Balakaha Ramam Pashyati. Balaka sees Rama. And Balakaha Nadim Pashyati. Balaka sees river. And Balakaha Griham Pashyati. Balaka sees house. And similarly, Aham. Aham Vadami. I am telling. Aham Kim Vadami. What am I saying? So the answer for this will also be, so whenever a regular sentence, if you put Kim or what question on that, the whatever answer you get, that answer will be ending with im. Like Gachati Aham Devalayam Gachami. So like the Devalayaha Devalayam. Similarly, Aham Kim Vadami, what I am saying, the answer will be ending with im. Like Aham Shlokam Vadami. Aham paఠం పఠామి, క్షమ్యతాం, అహం పాఠం వదామి, అహం కథాం వదామి, అహం పద్యం వదామి. So here aham shlokam vadami, I am telling shloka. Aham paఠం vadami, I am telling the lesson. Aham katham vadami, I am telling the story. Aham padyam vadami, I am telling some stanza. Similarly, Balika khadati. This is also normal sentence, and if you add kim to that, Balika kim khadati, what does she eat? The answer will be again ending with im, like rotika rotikam khadati. Balika rotikam khadati. Balika eats the bread. And Balika annam khadati. Balika eats rice. And Balika madhuram khadati. Balika eats sweet. So when you ask question of what on a regular statement, whatever answer we get, that answer will be ending with im. And next thing is aham karomi. Aham kim karomi, what am I doing? Again, aham dhyanam karomi, I am doing meditation. Aham snanam karomi, I am taking bath. Aham pujam karomi, I am doing the puja. Aham nidram karomi, I am sleeping. Aham bhojanam karomi, I am eating. Okay, so and there are some special forms which you can see, like balakaha pashyati, balakaha devalayam pashyati, balakaha he sees the temple. Balakaha bhavantam pashyati, he sees you. Bhavan is you, bhavantam is um, it's a you again, like balakaha bhavantam pashyati, balaka sees you. And balakaha mam pashyati, he sees me. Balakaha mam pruchati, he asks me. Balakaha bhavantam pruchati, balaka asks you. And balakaha tam pruchati, balaka asks him. And balakaha tam pruchati, balaka asks her. So these are some words which are little different, but other than these words, most of other words will not change the form, they will repeat the same form with im suffixed. So if you ask a question of kim on any regular statement, the answer will be ending with im. The next topic is kutra or kim. We'll see some we have seen some examples, so we'll just have I have some charts like ramaha vidyalayam gacchati, ramaha karyalayam gacchati, ramaha ayodhyam gacchati, ramaha vatikam gacchati, ramaha dehelim gacchati, ramaha griham gacchati, ramaha mandiram gacchati. So all the words will end with him. And similarly aham vidyalayam gacchami, aham karyalayam gacchami, aham ayodhyam gacchami, aham vatikam gacchami, aham dehelim gacchami, aham griham gacchami, aham mandiram gacchami. So, and similarly for other things like anita vedam patati, anita kosham patati, anita bhagavad geetam patati, anita kavitam patati, anita kadambarim patati, anita ramayanam patati. Similarly for guruhu vedam patati, guruhu kosham patati, guruhu bhagavad geetam patati, guruhu kavitam patati, guruhu kadambarim patati, guruhu ramayanam patati. So these are the common words. It's a collection of words. So in this next one is about positions. In this also we are going to learn couple of words uh, which means front, back, left, right, up, bottom. So these kind of positioning words we'll be using it. Like purataha, purataha means the front. The example word will be devalayasya purataha yanam asti. Devalayaha temple, devalayasya we have seen before, it is a possessive case. Purataha yanam asti, so that means devalayasya purataha, in front of temple, in front of temple, yanam asti, vehicle is there. And similarly vidyalayasya purataha margaha asti, in front of school there is a road. Vidyalayasya grihasya purataha apanaha asti, in front of house there is a shop. And similarly the next word is prishtataha. Prishtataha means back. Example grihasya prishtataha vatika asti, in back side of house there is a garden. Grihasya prishtataha denuhu asti, back side of house there is a cow. And devalayasya prishtataha mandapam asti, mandapaha asti, there is a mandapa behind devalaya. And the next word is dakshinataha, it means right side. And again here devalayasya dakshinataha griham asti, on the right side of devalaya there is a house. And similarly grihasya dakshinataha margaha asti, on the right side of house there is a road. and Vidyalayasya dakshinatah vatika asti. On the right side of school there is a garden. And similarly vamatah means left hand side. Example, Devalayasya vamatah Vidyalayam asti. On the left side of temple there is a school. Vidyalayasya vamatah griham asti. On the left hand side of school there is a house. Grihasya vamatah vrikshaha asti. On the left hand side of house there is a tree. And similarly upari. Upari means above. Grihasya upari kakaha asti. Above the house there is a crow. And similarly Vidyalayasya upari आकाशः अस्ति. भूमेः उपरि आकाशः अस्ति. Above the earth there is a akasha, sky. And similarly adaha. Adaha means below. Grihasya adaha bhumihi asti. Below the house there is a ground, there is a earth. So like that the words which specifies the positions like puratah, prishtatah, dakshinatah, vamatah, upari, adaha. So all these words will use the possessive case. So it becomes devalayah, devalayasya, vatika, vatikayaha, griham, grihasya. So it takes the possessive forms before that word. Okay, so now let's have some image. So here there is a kutiram asti, there is a hut, and there is a devalayah, vrikshaha, pakshi, and karyanam, and sunakaha, dhenuhu, kakaha, and lokayanam, bus, and griham, house, and pakshi. So idanim grihasya puratah lokayanam asti. In front of house there is a bus. Grihasya upari pakshi asti. On the top of house there is a bed. And yanasya prishtatah devalayah asti. Devalayasya puratah karyanam asti. अनन्तरं देवालयस्य दक्षिणतः कुटीरम् अस्ति. देवालयस्य दक्षिणतः वृक्षाः सन्ति. देवालयस्य उपरि कलशः अस्ति, कलशाः सन्ति. देवालयस्य उपरि पक्षी अस्ति. देवालयस्य वामतः मण्डपः अस्ति. देवालयस्य पुरतः मार्गः अस्ति. So I think this clarifies, this gives enough of examples using these words. Any questions on these topics? The next one is the small word which we are going to learn, that is called kutaha. Kutaha means from where. So let's see how to use this word. Balakaha gacchati. Boy goes. So boy goes from where? So from where does he go? So, and similarly pita gacchati. Father goes. From where does father go? And Sita gacchati. From where does Sita go? And Mata agacchati. Putraha agacchati. Putri agacchati. Yanam agacchati. So when you go or come, so there is a question you can raise, from where, like from where boy is coming, from where boy goes, from where putra is coming. So the question word for from where in Sanskrit is kutaha. Kutaha means from where. So balakaha kutaha gacchati. Balakaha क्षम्यतां, पिता कुतः गच्छति, from where father goes. Sita kutaha gacchati, from where Sita goes. Mata kutaha agacchati, from where mother comes. And putraha kutaha agacchati, from where son comes. Putri kutaha agacchati, from where daughter comes. And yanam kutaha agacchati, from where vehicle comes. So here from where, again it is a location specific thing. The answers for these will be, for example, balaka comes from temple. In that case, devalayaha, it becomes devalayataha. Balakaha devalayataha gacchati, from temple he goes. And pita devalayataha gacchati, from temple father goes. And Sita devalayataha gacchati, from temple she goes. And vidyalayah vidyalayataha, and granthalayah and apanaha apanataha, shop. And vatika vatikataha, and naditaha, putraha naditaha agacchati, he comes from river. Mata naditaha agacchati, mata comes from river. And pradarshini Sita pradarshini gacchati, Sita goes from exhibition. And chitramandirataha, balakaha chitramandirataha gacchati. Vanam vanataha, Ramaha vanataha griham gacchati. So here for all the words, if you suffix with taha, that gives the meaning of from. Any word, if you suffix with taha, it gives the meaning of from. Nadi naditaha, pradarshini pradarshini-taha, chitramandiram chitramandirataha, vanam vanataha, devalayah devalayataha, vidyalayah vidyalayataha, apanaha apanataha. So is that okay? So let me just go over the next one, and we'll have a small exercise session after this. So here, griham aham gacchami, aham grihatah upahara griham gacchami, aham upahara grihatah apanam gacchami. I'm going from hotel to shop. And aham apanatah karyalayam gacchami, from shop I'm going to office. Aham karyalayatah vittakosham gacchami, from office I'm going to bank. Aham vittakoshatah shalam gacchami, I am going from bank to school. And aham shalatah devalayam gacchami, I am going from shala to temple. Aham devalayatah vatikam gacchami, I am going from temple to garden. Aham vatikatah griham agacchami, I am coming from vatika to house. And similarly, other words like aham bengalurutah, idanim aham mastu balakah ramaha bengalurutah Mysuru nagaram Madurai nagaram gacchati. Ramaha Madurai nagaratah Rameshwaram gacchati. Ramaha Rameshwaratah Kanyakumarim gacchati. Ramaha Kanyakumaritah Tiruvananthapuram gacchati. Ramaha Tiruvananthapuratah Kalatim gacchati. Ramaha Kalatitah Gokarnam gacchati. Ramaha Gokarnatah Shringerim gacchati. Ramaha Shringeritah Mysuru gacchati. Ramaha Mysurutah Bengaluru agacchati. So this is how we can frame sentences using taha. इदानीम् अग्रिमविषयः अस्ति कथम्. सो वयं जानीमः पूर्वमेव अश्वः धावति, हार्स् रन्स्. and बालकः गच्छति, बाय् गोस्. and बालिका पठति, girl reads. and simha garjati, Simha roars, and Rishihi dhyanam karoti. Rishi does the meditation, and Gayakaha gayati, singer sings. So now, if you add katham, it gives it makes a sentence as a question, and it gives a meaning of how. Like Ashwaha dhavati, horse runs. How does horse run? So the answers will be horse runs fast, horse runs slow, horse runs very good, well, so well, good, slow, fast. So these are the kind of answers you might get. So similarly, balakaha gachati, balakaha katham gachati, how does he go? So he goes fast, he goes slow. So like that, you can make questions using katham, like balika katham patati, simha katham garjati, rishihi katham dhyanam karoti, gayakaha katham gayati. So the answers for these questions will be shigram means fast, and mandam means slow, and shanaihi means silently or less noise. Uchchaihi means loudly, Shanaihi silently, and Samyak means good. So Ashwaha katham dhavati, Ashwaha shigram dhavati, Balakaha katham gachati, Balakaha mandam gachati, Balika katham patati, Balika shanaihi patati, Simha katham garjati, Simha uchchaihi garjati, ऋषिः ध्यानं करोति, ऋषिः कथं ध्यानं करोति, ऋषिः शनैः ध्यानं करोति, गायकः कथं गायति, गायकः सम्यक् गायति. So here, not necessarily you have to find very suitable word like fast, slow, silently, loudly. You can even use for all the questions, you can use answer as samyak, means good. Ashwaha katham davati, Ashwaha samyak davati. Balakaha katham gacchati, Balakaha samyak gacchati. Balika katham patati, Balika samyak patati. Simha katham garjati, तदपि वक्तुं शक्नुमः. सिंहः सम्यक् गर्जति, ऋषिः सम्यक् ध्यानं करोति, गायकः सम्यक् गायति. So you can use samyak in almost all the situations. It means good, perfect, accurate, whatever it is. The summary of the day 8 is we have learned kutra and kim pashyati, what do you see, or kim khadati, what do you eat. So all these words which ends with im that we have seen, and purataha, prishtataha, dakshinataha, vamataha, upari, adaha. So the positions like front, back, right, left, up, down. So these words we have seen, and the usage and exercises we have seen. And kutaha, from where. Aham devalayataha griham agachami. I am coming from temple to home. And similarly, we have seen katham, how. Ashwaha katham davati, balakaha katham shlokam vadati. So these are the questions we made. And the other two things which we have not seen. And the last thing is the whatever topics we have seen today that you can find from workbook 29 to 37 page numbers. And that's all for today. धन्यवादः. वयम् अग्रिमकक्षायां वयं सर्वे मिलामः. धन्यवादः. Let's meet in the next class.